What's up, gamers? Sleepy here, and this is PokéNews Sunday, where I give you Pokemon news every Sunday. Now, on this fine Sunday, we have a little bit of news, but pretty good news overall. So, what I'm gonna show you first is something very, very special. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go ahead and put a pause on the music so we can watch some of it. Master Trainers were announced in Pokemon Let's Go. Now, this is actually something I wanted to make a separate video on, but I didn't get the time, unfortunately. But each of these trainers, obviously, as you see by the video, and again, this will be linked in the description, are a master in one Pokemon type. And then you challenge them 1v1, so you can become that trainer, master trainer. And they make a Final Destination joke there, I believe. So yeah, basically you both use this one Pokemon, and you have to win. And you gotta claim all the titles, and then they call you that in the Pokemon Center? I don't know. So yeah, I'll do a brief thoughts on that. That's pretty cool. I think that's a nice little post-game thing that they've added. Obviously, you're gonna have to train Pokemon pretty hard to be able to, you know, beat them. I think they're around level 75. I don't know if they scale with you. I would assume not, so you could actually beat them, because apparently they have these moves, like Lapras has Solar Beam. And I don't know if Lapras normally gets Solar Beam, but that doesn't really seem like the kind of move Lapras would have. So it should be pretty interesting. Adds a little bit of like a challenge, you know. A little bit of fun. This part was funny too. This is good. It's pretty interesting. Just the whole concept of it, you know, is pretty interesting. So let me know what you think about that, because I know a lot of people, you know, will dislike a lot of things about Let's Go, but I think this personally is pretty cool. And then I believe there was also something about like a Charizard having an unattainable HP in a picture somewhere, so that's something to keep in mind, that these might be stronger than we can even imagine. Okay. So, I'm going to talk to you about Sinnoh in Pokemon Go. Now, we will get a little bit more into Sinnoh in a second. First, I actually wanted to touch on the idea that they have now opened Pokestop submissions in Mexico, which is pretty exciting, because that's like, you know, it's coming to the rest of the world. Pokestop submissions is something that I am personally very excited for. I believe that they're going to be awesome. I have like a whole list written down of stuff that I want to turn into Pokestops. Like, I put down the geolocation or whatever, and I wrote down what it is and a little description, and I have pictures. So I have been all over New Jersey, and I have seen tons of cool stuff that aren't Pokestops that I believe should be Pokestops. So that's pretty exciting, I think. Now, to talk about Sinnoh, here's the deal. Sinnoh is now in Pokemon Go to an extent. What you see is basically what you get. Now, Shinx is in there, the starters are in there, Staravia is in there, Starly, whatever, and Bidoof. I believe Riolu currently is only available via Egg. So it's a pretty small sampling of Sinnoh, but obviously they're going to add more as time goes on, and it's pretty exciting just to have these Pokemon out there. Now, I am personally like kind of like a tryhard right now with Pokemon Go, and I believe that I'm trying to get like only amazing Pokemon, and I'll only evolve amazing Pokemon, but I catch everything I find for the Stardust. I'm going hard in that game right now, so that's pretty exciting. So yeah, I personally don't like Chimchar. I know a lot of people don't like that. Not like he's not bad, but especially in Pokemon Go, he doesn't look good. You know, Piplup's cute, Turtwig's cute. Turtwig looks a little funny too, honestly. Its head is a little like weird looking. But I would love to get a Staraptor, you know? I have quite a few Starly, but I don't think I'm ready for a Staraptor. I need to get an amazing one. If I'm going to get a Staraptor, it's got to be a really good one, you know? So, yeah, so I'm going to pause the music again, because we are actually going to go ahead and check this video out.
A vast new world is waking up around us. Evolving in more ways than we could ever imagine. Discover the incredible world of Pokémon. Pokémon Go.
Oh, yeah. So, this is pretty sick. This was a pretty awesome trailer. I think this is like, that's so cool. The little Giratina thing at the end. I know they did Giratina in the other one. And then, you know, they do a lot. Like Mamoswine, they show Munchlax, they show Garchomp, they show lots of stuff. Oh, Lopunny is also in the game right now. Sorry, I meant to mention that earlier. So yeah, so I definitely think that Giratina is supposed to tie into some kind of like Halloween event, perhaps. And then, you know, they showed all the other ones. Now the evolutions like Mamoswine and stuff aren't here yet, but I'm hoping they're soon because I have a good Magmar, I have a good Electabuzz. I don't think I have a good Tangela yet, but I have a perfect Nose Pass, which is very exciting, so I can get an awesome promo pass. So yeah, so Sinnoh is being added as we speak. It has started already, and you know, there's actually if you already got all the cool Sinnoh Pokemon, there is a reason to keep playing Pokemon Go because Beldum Community Day is today. I'm actually this video should go up as soon as it starts, really. So if you're not watching this video and instead are watching the Beldum Community Day, like playing it, then that's cool. I don't mind. Whatever. You do whatever. So yeah, Beldum Community Day is today. I'm doing it. I'm going out. I'm doing it. I'm recording this about 2 hours before it, but I will be out there doing it when it starts. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. He's gonna have Meteor Mash, which is awesome. I love Steel types. A quarter egg hatch distance, which is amazing because I needed that. So yeah, this is probably one of the most exciting community days for me because I love Steel types. I love Metagross. This is just all around good news for me. This is just really cool. So I just think this is really exciting. So get out there, get some Beldum if you want. You know, it's pretty exciting. 3-hour wars is pretty typical, stuff like that. I don't have the exclusive move on here, but it is Meteor Mash. I think it was actually in the game early, and then, I don't know, I'm just, you know, the one thing that I think is a bummer about Community Days is that stuff like Beldum and, like, Larvitar and stuff, like, these Pokemon are rare, and obviously Community Days once, so if you get it, then that's great. If not, if you don't do Community Day, then you missed out, but a lot of people are gonna have these Pokemon, you know? I literally have, like, 6 very powerful Tyrannitars from the Community Day for Larvitar, and Larvitar should be rare. So I just feel like it's a little discouraging just because it's like, wow, this super rare Pokemon, now everyone has an amazing Metagross, you know? And currently it's like, if you have a Metagross, and that's sick because those things are rare, at least around here in New Jersey where I am, they're pretty rare. So that's the only downside, I think, is to Community Days. But on the upside, I get a sick Metagross, hopefully a shiny one, and I'll let you guys know, probably on Twitter, if I do get one. I always post my Community Day stuff on Twitter. So you should follow me on Twitter, Sleepy Jirachi, twitter.com/Sleepy Jirachi. It's in the description. Also, that's pretty much it for the news here. But I have a little bit of extra news. You know, the Spooky Cup in Pokemon, you do the Spooky Cup. I don't know how many people still play competitive and stuff, but they still do. They still support, like, you know, like cups and stuff in Pokemon Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. So yeah, there's that, and then there's also the Queen's Cup in Pokemon Duel. Now, I'm sorry for the quality on these photos. You know, I'm not really sure where to get these photos. I usually just look at news sites and see what's popping, and then I'll report on stuff that I think is cool. But, you know, obviously, as many of you know, Cerebi doesn't really report his sources and also uses really low-quality photos for some reason. I'm not really sure about that, but, I'm still going to report the news. You can still tell what it is. It's just sad that the quality's low. But, yeah, so the Queen's Cup. If you would wish to hear about it, I can go ahead and give you a quick read-up on what these are. Now, there's the Spooky Cup. Spooky Cup is October 18th to the 25th. And then, oh wait, no, that's registration. The battles will run from the 26th to the 28th. And then if you have played 3 or more battles, you'll get a Shiny Mimikyu. So that's pretty exciting. Shiny Mimikyu is cool. He's like white, which is, you know, like a ghost. Like white like a ghost, you know, like kind of like a sheet. So that's kind of neat. And then in the Queen's Cup, I don't have it again. I haven't played Duel. I really want to start playing Duel again, but I haven't played Duel. It runs until October 23rd, and you can get the brand new Misdreavus and Miss Maggie's figures if you get enough points in the Queen Cup. So yeah, that's that. That's all I have for PokéNews for you today. Thank you for watching. I love you all. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're out there getting a Beldum. And if you're not into Pokemon Go or whatever, that's cool too. You don't have to be out there getting a Beldum. I hope you enjoyed this video otherwise. I know that mostly lately has been a lot of like Pokemon Go news and Pokemon Let's Go news. And I know like a solid amount of the fandom are not actually into these things. So, I don't know, like, I don't have much to tell you because I know a lot of people are just holding out for the 2019 game. And obviously, I think that new season will be exciting. But until then, I'm not going to be able to give you a lot of exciting stuff. But if you're into Pokemon Go or if you're excited for Let's Go, which many people are, then this news will be exciting you. I'm sorry the music has stopped. That's my cue to leave. So thank you for watching. I love you all, and goodbye.